So that's live now for us. Okay, right, go back to where we were. Yeah, so let's have a look at how we can do this one. So once you've written them out, you need to compare them now to the square numbers. The first one, 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, and 5 squared is 25. Yeah, and now you have to subtract. Yeah, you have to do the subtraction to see what's at the end of it. You know it's 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared. You know it's square numbers. It's n squared. Yeah. So, but what's at the end of it? So 3 minus 1 is 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. 11 minus 9 is 2. 18 minus 16 is 2. And what was here? 27 minus 25 is 2. So we know that this is going to be n squared plus 2, the first one. Yeah, because it's all 2's down here. So you guys have a go at the rest of them for me now. I'm going to leave that example that I've done for you on the board. So the mistake we were making yesterday was comparing it to the second difference, which is what we do with arithmetic progression. But with quadratic progression, we compare it to the quadratic, to the square numbers, yeah, because it's n squared, yeah. We compare it to the square numbers. So this is n squared plus 2. Yeah. So you guys have a go at questions. What was it I wanted to do now? Oh, just gonna pull my Moodle out so that I can check you people's work and mark while you're working. This is Okay, who is in the chat? Okay, well done. Keep going, keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going, keep it going. Okay, somebody has finished. One more to finish. Okay, where's the rest of the class? I'm only seeing 2 people in the chat. Where's the rest of the class? I'm only seeing 2 people in the chat for now. Where is the rest of the class? Okay. Yeah. Anybody else finished up to question 5? Where are my participants? Let me see. Okay. So we have, for the second one, for question 2, we have 6, 9, 14, 21, and 30. And we want to compare them to the square numbers. Yeah. And then subtract, because it's going to be n squared. So we subtract from the square numbers to find the difference, or what we have to add to it. So this is 2. This is, this is 5. And this is 5. And this is 5, 5, 5. Yeah. So it's going to be n squared. Let's see who got them right. Plus 5. I'm going to check that one. Yep, well done. To those of you who got it right. And question 3 would be 9, 12, 17, 24, and 33. and you have 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. Yeah. Now you need to find the difference. This is what? 8, and this is 8, and this is 8, 8, 8. So it's n squared plus 8. Let's try that. Yep, well done to those of you who got it right. We also have on here -1 and 2, 7, 14, and 23. And we put it here as 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Yeah. -1, -1, -2, yeah, -2. Did we all get -2? Let me check. What did we get? N squared -2. Okay, let's try that. N squared -2. Well done to you guys.
Teacher, I don't understand.
You don't understand this one?
Yes, all of it.
All of it? What don't you understand? I've done the same thing for all of them. I'll show you now. Let's finish the last one. Okay, pay attention to the last one.
Okay.
Because it's n squared, it's quadratic, yeah, quadratic. It means we're talking about square numbers. We're talking about squares, yeah? 1 times 1 is 1. 4, this is 1, yeah? 4 or 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. Yeah, those are the square numbers. Do you understand that part?
No.
So we're trying to create this sequence that is a sequence of square numbers plus something. A square number plus something, or a square number minus something. Yeah. So these are the sequences that they've given us. But we need to find out what the nth term of that sequence is. So what we do is we write out the sequence and then we compare it to the sequence of square numbers. Yeah. And then we subtract to find what's the difference. Is it add 2 or add 1 or add 5 or add 7? What's the difference? That's what we're doing. For question 1, we did 3, 6, 11, 18, and 27. Yeah. And then the sequence of square numbers is 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. Do you understand how I got this line?
No.
This line is this line here that I'm trying to draw for you. 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5 is 25. The sequence of square numbers.
So should I draw every sentence? Like every question, should I draw it like this?
No, you don't have to. I'm just illustrating it for you so that you get it. Yeah? You don't have to draw anything. I'm trying to bring it home for you. I'm trying to make you understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. Yeah?
So how do they get 1 and 4 and 9?
It's the square numbers because it's n squared. Yeah, it's a quadratic sequence. You have different types of sequences. The first one we looked at yesterday was arithmetic sequence, which is a straight line. Yeah, it's a linear sequence. It's arithmetic sequence. But now we're looking at quadratic sequence, which is squares. Yeah, we're looking at square numbers. So the first square is 1 square. Then you have 2 squared. Yeah. Then you have 3 squared. Then you have 4 squared, and so on. And that sequence is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, and so on. That is this sequence here. So once we've written that, the sequence that we are given, we look at the quadratic sequence, yeah, and then we subtract to find what is remaining. What is the end term, that what is remaining on that to make that end term. Yeah, so the first one will be 3 minus 1 is 2, 6 minus 4 is 2, 11 minus 9 is 2. So we know that is n squared plus 2. Yeah, is this sequence here plus 2. Yeah, if you practice it a little bit more, you will understand it. Okay.
Teacher, you said you didn't have to draw it, and here you said here just you get it by draw, and I don't understand how to do it.
Excuse me, I'm not saying you should draw anything. I never asked you to draw anything. It doesn't say to draw anything in the question. I'm just trying to get you to understand what n squared means. Square. In algebra, when they say x squared, yeah, they mean so a number times a number, x squared. That's what it means. Okay. Yeah.
So should I do like 3 square and then I get the answer?
Here.
I mean 3.
You need to know your square numbers. You just need to know your square numbers. Your square numbers 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. You need to know them. Okay, because it's quadratic. If it's quadratic, you have to know that it's n squared and it's square numbers. Yeah. Okay. So once you have those square numbers, you know them, then you compare it to the sequence that you have. Subtract, find what the difference is. Find the difference between the sequence that they gave you and the quadratic sequence, and find the difference. If it's 2, then you know that it's adding on 2 each time. If it's 5, you know it's adding on 5 each time. Or if it's -2 or -3, yeah. Just because of you, I'm going to get us to do one more and make sure that you can do it. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at the last one. Yeah, Reem, what did you get for the last one? I think yours looked fine.
N squared minus 3.
Minus 3. Thank you. Let's check. Well done. Yeah, so it's really straightforward. It's not something that you just need to know your square numbers and then subtract from the square numbers. That's all you have to do. So if it says -2, 1, 6, 13, and 22, then you know your square numbers are 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. So you just subtract. You can put this into your calculator. -2 minus 1 is -3. 1 minus 4 is -3. 6 minus 9 is -3. So you know it's going to be n squared minus 3. Yeah? Because this is n squared. So it's n squared minus 3 that is generating this sequence here. Okay? Okay. Is this the same one? It has changed. So let's have a go at questions 1 and 2 only for this one, just so that I make sure that everybody can do it. Okay, and I need an input from everybody this time around. Hamad, please try this too for me. Let me make sure that you can do it. Okay. What is 1 and 4? Right, I cannot, like, you have to help yourself here. There's no maths involved in this. Seriously. You just have 3, 6, 11, 18, and 27. You have to write 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25 and subtract. I don't see the maths involved in this that you do not understand. Yeah? Thank
Teacher,
you.
I know how to get 1 and 4 and 9. How to get this?
Yeah. So what do you not understand?
I mean, what did you do that you get 1 and 4?
Which one and 4? This and this?
Yes.
Goodness me.
Also
1
others.
times, right, okay, look here now. 1 times 1 is what?
1.
Thank you. 2 times 2 is what?
4.
3 times 3 is what?
9.
4 times 4 is what? Answer! You are looking for where I got them. I want to show you where I got them from. Right, now you got it. I'm happy you're laughing now. Mama wants to give me headache this morning. I need to come with big something to break your head open now and throw all the numbers inside at this point. Oh, goodness me. Okay. So if you guys can do these ones, then we'll go to the next stage, yeah, which is a little bit more advanced than this one. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So what did we get for the first one? Hamad, have you done it now? Can you do it now? What did you get for the first one? Some people are getting away with being quiet in this lesson. So I'm just going to call people out now. Ariam, no contribution in class, as usual. What did you get for the first one, Ariam? So the whole of this lesson, the only 2 persons that have said a word in this lesson or put something in the chat are Reem and Hamad, and there's 10 good marks just for talking in class and all that, and you've made up your mind that you don't need those 10 marks, and don't ask me why you didn't get 100% in the exams. Okay. I've got Abdullah allowed in this class. I've got Abdurrahman Al-Shamri, Abdurrahman Alanzi, and Ariam, Hamad, and Reem, but I've only got 2 people responding in class, which is a shame. Okay, so I'm just going to put the answers in for these ones. So this is going to be 2, and this is going to be 2, and this is 2, 2, and 2. I know you just joined. Yeah, but you didn't say hello to me when you joined. You need to say, Miss, I'm here. I just joined. I want to catch up. I'm paying attention to catch up. But you didn't say anything to me. So that's the problem. I cannot read the mind. You need to communicate. So this one looks like it's going to be n squared plus 2. Yeah? Let's check. Yeah? Okay, because it's 2 here. It's going to be n squared plus 2. Let's see who is in the chat. Who's in the chat? That's okay. Right. How about question 2? Who wants to have a go at question 2? So for question 2, we have 7, 10, 15, 22, and 31. And we're just comparing it to the square numbers 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. Yeah, we're just comparing it to see what's left. So we have 6 here. If we subtract, we have 6 and 6 and 6 and 6.
Just sorry to interrupt you. So every question should they use those number?
It's the same number you use each time because it's n squared. Yeah, because it's square. Yeah.
Okay. Now I get it. Thank you.
Okay. So then we will have n squared plus 6.
Give me 1 minute to do the 3.
Okay. Try. I will be so happy if you can get it right.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, so what's your answer?
N square plus 7.
Plus 7.
Yeah.
Woohoo! We got there at last. Yes, it's a goal. Okay, so now you got it. I can move on. Yeah, that's okay. It's hard when you don't understand something and somebody says, go and do homework. What will you do when you can't do it? So you want to try and do it so that you can do the homework if they give you homework to do. Yeah. Okay, so moving on now. Moving on to the next stage, which is other types of sequences. Yeah. other types of quadratic sequence. So this slide says, consider the following sequence. Consider that sequence, yeah? So you got 7, 13, 23, 37, 55, yeah? And you got, if you compare them, if you write out this one, 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25, and subtract, you're not going to get, this is what was happening to us yesterday. You're not going to get the same numbers. You're going to have 6 here, maybe 9 here, 14 here, 21 here, and 30 here, which is messed up in a way. That's what we were doing yesterday. That was driving us crazy. Yeah. But maybe we could work out the second difference, and maybe the second difference could help us to figure out how to solve this. So the first difference here would be 13 subtract 6 is this is plus 6 plus 10 plus 14 plus 18, yeah? The first difference. Now the second difference, oh, well done, Ahmad. Well done. You always try to solve the problem, and when you can't solve the problem, you get frustrated. So that's good. Well done. Okay. And this is going to be 4 and 4 and 4. So we can see that we have a common difference in the second difference, yeah? So, and that second difference, it tells us like the coefficient of x, yeah? But it's not going to, Abdullah allowed, it's not going to be n squared plus 4, no, it's not going to be n squared plus 4. And that's the mistake that we were making yesterday. We were saying plus 4 because it was on the second difference, no. Actually, this 4 here tells us the coefficient of x. So when we had 2, the coefficient of x was 1x squared. Yeah. But when we have 4, the coefficient of x would be 2n squared. Yeah, it will be 2. When we have 6 on the common difference, on the second difference, then the coefficient of x will be 3n squared, and so on. Yeah, it will be 3n squared and so on. So let's have a look. So instead of, we know that the second difference is 2. Second difference is 2. It's 4 rather, second difference. So it must be 2n squared, yeah? So we're going to write our 2n squared, not 1n squared anymore, not n squared now, it's 2n squared. So 1 times 1 is, 1 squared is 1, but 2 times 1 squared, 2 times 1 is 2, yeah? Right, I think this will confuse a lot of people, so I better write 1 squared first. So if this is n squared, 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25, then 2n squared, this is 1n squared, 2n squared would be 2, 8, 18, 32, and 50, yeah? So instead of doing the subtraction with 1n squared, we're going to be doing the subtraction with 2n squared. This and this, this and this, this and this, this and this, this and this. Subtract. 7 subtract 2 is 5. 13 subtract 8 is 5. 23 subtract 18 is 5. 37 subtract 32 is 5. 55 subtract 50 is 5. So our sequence is not n squared, is 2n squared plus 5. Okay, so write down my example. Okay, so now you've written down my example. I'm going to let you see the explanation that my math is, okay? So that if you didn't get it when I was explaining it, you will understand it when you watch it, how they explain it. Okay. You got the first difference, which is 6, 10, 14, and 18. Then you got the second difference, 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah? The constant difference is 4. This means that the quadratic sequence with an n square is a quadratic sequence with an n squared term. Yeah? But if you did that, it's not going to give you a constant number at the end there. So you don't know what's the addition. So that's not quite it. Yeah? So we could try 2n squared, which is what I just showed you now. And if you took the difference from 2n squared, then it will be 555. So therefore, you would have 2n squared plus 5. And you've written that all down. I've explained it to you. Okay, the second difference actually gives a clue as to how many n squares are needed in the nth term. Yeah, so the second difference is 2. The sequence starts with n squared. So if it's 2, it's n squared. Yeah, if it's 4, then it's 2n squared. If it is 6, then it is 3n squared, and so on. Yeah, so guys, this is your question. Have a go at question 1 for me. Find the first difference and find the second difference so that you can know what is in front of the n squared, whether it is 1n squared or 2n squared or 3n squared, and then you can find the nth term. This is topic 6, yes. Well done, Reem. Okay, next one to finish question 1. Reem, you can go on to question 2, okay? Question 2. And when we have 1 or 2 persons finish question 1, we can have a look at the answer. Well done. Okay, so let's do question let's do question 1 together then. So we had 9, 15, 25, 39, and 57. And the difference here, 15 minus 9 is 6. 25 minus 15 is 10. 39 minus 25 is 14. 57 minus 39 is 18. Now, the second difference here seems to be 4 each time. So we know it's going to be this one because it's 4. Yeah, so it's going to be 2n squared, 2n squared. But now we have to make our comparison. Yeah, so 9, 15, 25, 39, and 57. We want to compare it to 2n squared. 1 squared is 1 times 2 is 2. 2 squared is 4 times 2 is 8. 3 squared is 9 times 2 is 18. 4 squared is 16 times 2 is 32. 5 squared is 25 times 2 is 50. Now subtract. 9 minus 2 is 7. 15 minus 8 is 7. 25 minus 18 is 7. So we know it's going to be 2n squared plus 7. Let's have a look. 2n squared plus 7. Yeah. Yep. So that's the answer for that one. Yeah. So that's the answer for that one. Now you got my example on the board. You can make sure that you can do question 2. Try out question 2 if you haven't done it already. If you've done it, just keep on going for the other ones. Yeah.
Miss, I can't do question 3.
Okay, let's do question 2 together. Somebody is stuck. Okay.
No, I'm in question 3.
On question 3. Why? Let's see. We got 8, 23, 48, 83, 128. Yeah. 23 subtract 8 is what? 15. You got 15 here. 48 subtract 23 is 25. 83 subtract 48 is 35. That's going up in tens. And 128 subtract 83 is 45. So this is 10, 10, 10. If 6 here is 3n squared, what's 8 going to be? And what's 10 going to be? Okay, Reem. Do you understand it now?
No, what do I do now?
You compare it to 10n squared. So you compare that to 10n squared. Hang on a minute. I need to go to my whiteboard. I think being on my maths, the board is so cluttered. You guys are getting confused. So let me write that sequence out. It's 8, 23, 48, 83, 128. Yeah. Okay. Stop share. Let's go to my whiteboard. Some topics I think, oh, this topic is easy. You guys might find it easy. You guys will just struggle with that topic. And some topics I think, oh, this topic is hard. You guys might struggle. You guys will enjoy that topic. Seriously. You people are so weird. Okay, so we have this sequence. We have 8, 23, 48, 83, 128. We worked out the first difference here. What's the first difference? Can you tell me? Is it 15?
15.
Yeah, and the next one is 25, and the next one is 35, and the next one is 45. Yeah, so this was the first difference. Then we come and work out the second difference. Yeah, this is 10, this is 10, this is 10. So we got the second difference. I told you guys that if you have 2 in your second difference of 2, is going to be n squared. Second difference of 4 is going to be 2n squared. Second difference of 6 is going to be 3n squared. Second difference of 8 is going to be what, guys? And second difference of 10 is going to be 5n squared. Gosh. Right, let me change my pen color. Yeah, so now you're not going to be comparing this now. So you're going to write your thing out, 48, 83, 128. Yeah, so you have your n squared. N squared is 1, 4, 9, 16, and 30, and 25. Yeah, now you want 5n squared. That's what you want, because you have a second difference of 10. Yeah, you want 5n squared. So this is going to be 5. 5 times, the 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 9 is 45. 5 times 16 is that, what's that? It's 80. 5 times 25 is 125. Yeah. Now you need to find the difference. Okay, the difference of the given sequence and 5n squared. This topic I'm teaching you guys, I know I say it's for the maths, but this is GCSE maths. It's not for the maths. Like, you are expected to know this before you come into further maths. When you come into further maths or A levels, you are then doing partial, you're then doing the higher, that's the progressions of these ones. Yeah, so I have to take you guys to the ones that you don't know, because I don't even know whether you can do the ones that I expected to be able to do. Okay, so now the difference here is 3, is 3, is 3, is 3, and 3. So the sequence is 5n squared plus 3. Okay, Rim, do you get that now?
Yes, and I hate this topic.
Thank you for the compliment. The topic is depressing you guys.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Never mind. It's because you're doing it for the first time. It's because you're doing it for the first time. It's actually a nice topic. It's a fun topic. Yeah. Because sequences are used in all aspects of life. You may not know, but I'm going to show you on my maths, because they've done a nice illustration on how they are used, applications in biology, in physics, in economics or finance, and other aspects of life. So let's go back to my maths. Where's my maths now? Is this one? Yeah. Yeah, so you're using Oxford University Press, you're using their material. So you should be very grateful, because it's top quality material. Okay. So yeah. Where's that one? This one is 3. Let's see. 5n squared plus 3. Let's try that one out. Yeah. What did you get for this one, Reem? Question 2.
1 second.
3n
3n squared plus 6.
Good. So you can do it. So finish them off now. Finish them off. Oh my goodness.
Miss.
Yeah.
The second difference is 6. What do I do now?
So if the second difference is 6, half it to get your n squared, the coefficient of n. Yeah. So it will be 3n squared. Yeah. So you're going to compare it to 3n squared. When you are going to, you write it all out, 0, 9, 24, 45, and 72. You know what your n squared is. You write your 3n squared. So that would be 3, and that would be 9 times 3 is 27. No, the first one is, so n squared is 1. So this should be 4. So 4 times 3 is 12. Yeah, so don't make that mistake. Maybe write your n squared out first.
Miss, I sent you my answer.
Oh, okay. Well done. Well done, Abdullah. This is why you shouldn't come late to class. You should be at the beginning of the class so that you can help the others to be excited. Eh? Okay, well done. Your answer looks great. So Reem, finish off and let's get your answer. Yeah, continue from where I stopped. And work out the difference. Well done. Is it +3 or -3? I don't know. We'll see now. Okay, we'll see who is correct.
It's +3.
Okay.
No,
So
no, no. -3.
Zero
-3.
minus 3 is okay, right? -3. Okay. Um, Let's
You
see.
forgot the square.
Oh. I was wondering what we've done wrong. Yay. Now we got it. Okay, last one. Last one, guys. Come on. We can do this. You're going to get this on your independent work and your assessment. So make sure you can do it, okay? Anyways, we have the video on YouTube. We know the struggles we went through in going through this topic. So we can always go back to it and watch it again patiently. Oh. What happened to the sunshine? Sunshine, what happened to you?
Miss, I sent you my answer.
Okay. Ooh. This is getting too easy now for you. You see, something is always only hard when you can do it. Once you can do it, it's not hard anymore. Well done. Yeah, so now you guys can do it. So you're not finding it so difficult anymore. What's your answer? 5n squared. Let me see what's in the chat. 5n squared minus 3. Okay, let's try that. So we can do it now. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just put them a bit more. I'll change it now. I'll change the questions. Easy. Easy because you can do it now. You can't remember when you were all crying. Okay, have a go at these ones then. They're all different, so you may find different challenges or different difficulties in them. So it's worth it to try all of them. Oh, well, what's the weather like today? I can't see any sun, no sunlight. Okay. Oh, somebody has finished already. Wow. That was quick. Question E.
Must I send you all the answers?
Well done. I'll let some others catch up with you, okay? And then we can look at
Okay.
answers. Yeah, well done. Okay, so we only got 9 minutes. Let's get some answers. Who wants to give us the answer for question 1?
2n squared plus 7.
Okay, let's have a look. Well done. See, you don't hate it so much anymore. See?
No, I
Right.
still hate it.
Okay, who wants to give us the one for question 2, Abdullah? Abdullah, let me take yours for question 2. 3n squared plus 5, is it?
Yes.
Okay, well done. See? Reem, did you do question 3? Question C?
No.
Okay. Okay, then let's get Abdullah's answers then.
4n squared plus 2.
4n squared plus 2. Well done, Abdullah. See? And question D?
3n squared minus 3.
Minus 3. Yeah. Excellent. Well done. And
5n
last one.
squared minus 2.
Well done. Okay, I'm happy. At least 1, 2, 3 persons can do it. Yeah. Do you know what they say in Welsh when they say well done?
Bravo.
Da iawn. Okay. Da iawn. Okay. Da iawn. Okay, so guys, that ends my lesson for today. If you have any questions to ask me, feel free. The floor is now open. I'm going to stop the live streaming because we're not going to be learning anymore.
Okay.